can't really hear the song playing at all.
You
That doesn't
couldn't.
normally happen.
What do you mean you couldn't hear the song playing?
It was weird. I was very muffled and I couldn't hear it. I checked it on my laptop and I could hear it playing just fine. It was just through this app, I guess. Happy
Oh,
Halloween, Stitches Malone.
what happened?
Happy Halloween. I
Oh,
said
yep.
happy Halloween. Can you hear me?
Happy Halloween. Yes, I'm
Not
just.
that Halloween, means much to grown-ups if you don't have little kids or whatever. But hey, you want to do me a favor and throw a wrench on Carney because Dateline is at work. She's probably listening, but she busy.
Why do you
You
want me
know,
to
it's a
throw?
Monday.
That's
A
not
lot of
very.
people are probably at work.
That's not very nice to be throwing
A lot
wrenches
of people are
at
probably at work.
Carney. You know what I'm saying?
Whack him right upside the head with it.
Car- hey, Bob, she said to do it, so I mean, I gotta listen to it because if I don't do it,
Oh yeah,
um,
because I'm the master, I'm the cult leader, and
hey,
I'm the
right,
fucking boss.
exactly.
Exactly.
So you got it,
You got it or not?
right?
What's up, everybody? I see. What's up, beautiful Boston Bridget girls,
Yeah,
Bumma B, Barbie girl, Cindy Lou Who, Life of a
yes,
Free Squirrel. What's up, Sean the Brit? I saw Les with her little pretty self up there. Who else did I see when I was peeking in here? I know a lot of
um,
people will be at work and not around. MJ's not going to be here today. What's up, Missy
Betty
and Betty
Crocker.
Crocker? MJ has taken flight and is headed to South Africa on his safari trip.
Is he going to
So
go
we're
see Nick?
jealous
Is he
all the
going
time.
to see Nick's? Is that what's happening? Or no, we're not going. Okay.
I don't know. What's up, Ray? I don't know. I really expect the numbers to be kind of low at 3:30 on a Monday afternoon,
Well,
but I could be
yes.
wrong.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I don't really.
I
Oh
mean,
man.
people can go back and catch the replay if they care about, everybody knows what we're doing here. If they want to watch, they can. What's up, Jessica Jennifer? How's it going?
And
What's
yes,
up,
and
vicious Val? Honey, I missed you not dressing up this year for Halloween, Val. I was disappointed. I thought you'd come through.
she hasn't even been
Did,
drinking yet.
no, I haven't. Um, did you catch Savage's Halloween? What's up, Cindy Lou Who? Did you catch the costume party?
What night was that?
Not
Saturday,
last night, but Saturday night.
Saturday night. No, no,
I know
Saturday night.
between you being in the hospital, working, and back at the doctor all damn day, I'm sure you've missed a lot.
Well, Saturday night I was asleep early.
Yeah, I fell asleep. What's up, Spooky? I fell asleep. What's up, Miss Christie? I fell asleep watching Savage's stream. It was hilarious. I may be biased. I could be like a mother watching their child on stage and thinks that my child is the best and they're not. But to me, Pirate is just the queen when it comes to doing a parody. And she did Dolly. And I mean, she did Dolly like she does Rich Life. Nailed it.
Yes, Pirate is, I think, the queen of doing parodies. But Savage is none of them are really bad. Savage, Shannon,
No, Shannon is
Val.
a hard close second when it comes to Pirate because she's very creative. They had me rolling, man. It was so good.
I think that Shannon should do a whole series of her running up and down the road, or if she's got a field by her, she could do it with her running across the field, or when it snows, she could be out there. She's probably thinking, no, now you're getting crazy.
What's up, Clancy? What's up, Green Giant? What's up, Two Girls, One Chat? Yeah, Shannon's parodies are great. Listen, Shannon's parodies started a whole war. What's it been now? 6 years she's been fighting with Tammy now? All because she did a parody. It's been like 6 years, I think.
Look, and Val, I'd listen to Val talk if she was sitting outside her camper in her bug outfit, and that's all.
Her.
She just let her talk, just let her talk.
She's got that storytelling Southern accent too. That reminds me of my aunt. Oh, let's see what else happened this week in the real world. Jerry Lee Lewis died, and I kind of felt like that was a Mandela effect because I felt like Jerry Lee Lewis was already dead. Who else is with me on this one? I was like, what do you mean Jerry Lee Lewis died? That was like years ago, wasn't it?
No, I don't.
I don't know. I guess I can't keep up.
So,
let's see. Listen, something else that happened this week, this totally off topic of anything, but I wanted to poll the chat and see who knew that this was a fun fact. Okay. So this week, Steve Billings liked something or retweeted something. It was something I saw that Steve did about this post that said, did you know that when you die and you get cremated, that everything burns to ash except for your belly button?
Oh, it survives the fire, huh?
The belly button. You know, that shit took me straight to Google. And even Google had no answer. There's no science even behind it. There's like theories of life and energy and the connector and stuff. And then there's this thing that says but if you bury it in the ground, it'll dissolve in 3 days or some shit like that, which I don't know. But I was like, the fuck? But the fact that the belly button, what's up, Duke? How's it going? The fact that the belly button doesn't burn at all is a fact. That's a fun fact of the day.
How do you know that's a fact?
Because I had Googled until I made sure I was right.
Google told you, yeah.
I went down the rabbit hole of why the fuck don't your belly button burn?
It's got to be right, yeah.
It's kind of weird.
So,
and I know there's not really, I know we're not like crime community people, but I'm so happy because there was an arrest made in the Delphi case. I don't know if you know about that at all, but I've been following that case for almost 6 years. And they arrested the guy. Then we had to wait. After they arrested the guy, we had to wait like days for a press conference for them to tell us we got to wait till the court.
So, Shauna Britt wants to know, how do you burn a hole?
How do you burn a hole? I mean, it depends on what's up, Lindy? How's it going, honey?
Hello, Miss Lindy.
I mean, I guess it would depend on what hole you're burning. I need more specifics, Mr. Britt.
Yeah,
need to be more specific.
There's not enough information to go on, okay?
It's been a busy week once again. I don't know how much you've been able. What's up, Courtney, honey?
Hello, Courtney.
See, Bridget said, Lord, when I tell you he looks just like an ex of mine, I was like, wait a minute here. Oh, really, Bridget? His eyes are dark and dead, honey. We're talking about do you know what I mean when I say the Delphi case, Mike?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know all the ins and outs. I just know some cat got arrested. I seen that on Twitter, and that's all I know. I don't like true. I don't get into true crime.
Was the same age as those little girls when the case broke, and so whenever you have something that connects you like that, I think it will trigger you and make you connect to it. When you're thinking, "Wow, that could have been my child," you know what I mean?
I understand.
And my daughter's about to turn 20 today. In fact, happy birthday to my baby.
Okay.
But today's her birthday. But so she was about the same age as those girls when it went down. Things like that'll trigger me on a case. But I mean, we don't have to go down a true crime rabbit hole. That was great news for me this week, outside of shit that was going on YouTube. But
see, my thing with I like some true crime stuff, but none of it's YouTube true crime stuff. I like the old mafia stories and stuff like that, but I don't get into true crime. I like good true crime. I don't like the true crime. I don't like the true crime community, like that bag bitch, blow hard, fucking big mouth Betty bitch, and her toothless wonder sidekick Dolly. And why is your name Dolly anyway? I just don't understand how. Did you just decide to be Dolly on your? Do what? I just don't understand how the people in the neighborhood is going to allow them to stand out there and do that like that. No, I would squirt them with a water hose like Abe suggested. No, I mean... But here's my question. Did your mama name you Dolly, or did you want to be Dolly all by yourself? Well, where I live at, if you're standing out somebody's house raising hell like that, out here in the middle of the country, There probably a truck of good old boys is going to pull up and they're going to jump out and ask
yeah,
you what
I would literally throw hot water on you from my driveway.
No, I'm not throwing. No.
Oh yeah, fuck around and find out. Didn't you see the whiteboard that was made?
Yeah, I've seen that. It's
there's a lot to get into. We'll go from start to finish instead of backwards because Steve had a pretty good stream, but I didn't get all the way through it. But it's fresh in my mind. I want to talk about it, but I think I want to back up because I watched you this week. I watched you on Barbies with Steve.
Right.
I didn't even get a notification for Barbies. If you hadn't told me you went on there, I had to go back and watch that. But I was glad to see that Barbie and Steve made up.
Right.
I mean, that makes it better for everybody. And plus, honestly, they're good together on panel.
Right.
They should identify that.
Exactly.
Honestly, they're really good on panel together. But I see there was this, like, I just want to listen. I know people probably sick of talking about the Rachel situation.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the only thing I wanted to say about the Barbie being on panel with Barbie is sometimes it's hard to tell when the Barbie ends and the troll begins. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the troll's always underlined there, so just keep that in mind.
I mean, Barbie was where was she at? What was that panel she was on? This last one? The one
she was on G's.
Yeah, that one.
She was on G's this week.
I think that's the one.
Sean the Bridge said, who the fuck is Rachel? So Rachel is, I don't think she's guest mom. No. But whatever their opposite community that fights with, she's on that side of that community.
Well, she's actually friends with...
I love Morticia to death, and I know that she's a good friend of Morticia's and a wrench for Morticia. So I am going to try to keep it respectful. If she gets her feelings hurt about what I'm about to say, it's just me calling the situation like I see it. Did you want to say something?
The one thing about Rachel is, well, one, she's a friend of Steve's too, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't have nothing against her because she hasn't never done anything to me. There's a whole slew of people that says
besides try to be a doxer in our side chat, which was disrespectful.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Sorry.
You know, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say when she did that, and so, you know, her and Barbara got this thing, and it's kind of looking like they both got trolled, basically. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I don't know if they both got trolled or not. If she legitimately got an unknown call, I would say, yeah, that's a troll, because the cops are not going to call you from an unknown number, okay? I tested that this week, and that's not how it works. And also, the cops, say Barbie calls into the cops and complains and says this girl is doing whatnot in the third, right? Now, when it happened to Pirate, the dude knew her because she had worked at the jail and stuff. They knew exactly who she was. They called her house. That made sense to me how they were able to reach out to her. But I'm confused how a cop would just know somebody's cell phone number.
No,
that's weird. You know?
So, you know what? I'm still thinking that Barbie if she did it, she made it. She said she called them. Barbie says she called them. You know what I'm saying?
To the police? Yeah.
Well, she called them.
I think the girl got called from a troll.
I think it's still like, I know Pirate got called by the police. Yeah, I know because I proved all that stuff to us. She showed her proof, right. So,
and that brings me to my point. But go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, Barbie says that she didn't call their police. Maybe she didn't. When I heard Rachel talking on one of her things, she was saying that the way it sounds is like Barbie called her police and made a complaint, and then her police department might have contacted the other police department. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it don't even go that quick or work that way. If anything, it was a fucking troll calling from an unknown number because everybody done doxed Barbie to hell and back. Hear me out. Hear me out real quick on my rant about it. Here's where I'm aggravated. Okay, you didn't verify it, and you went straight to make sure that we all knew about it, and the accusation was made, right? And Barbie called the police station. Now, that girl could literally do the exact same thing. She could call and ask to speak to whoever she spoke to before, ask, well, how is it moving along with what I was told? She could record the same way that Barbie did, but apparently she gave proof that she called the police station. Well, I could dial the number and have that in my log. That doesn't prove what was talked about when you called. I'm just saying. I'm sure we're all going to drop it and let it go after this, but I mean, I get where Barbie's coming from, because if you come in here telling me that I called the cops on you when I never even threatened to call the cops on you, without any proof, I'm going to do everything I can to make you look dumb for such a lie on me. You guys need to get your shit together before you get it to the internet. And whether you were cut out of your Twitter and it wasn't you made sure the message got through. And I'll be real with you, because I'm the one that saw it and screenshotted it and said, Barbie, did you call the cops? Because I was going to call my friend out if she did.
So, Tara,
and
let me ask you a question, Tara. So have you ever heard of call spoofing?
Yes.
So you know that people can
spoof the number.
Right, and make it look like that a number that isn't calling you is calling you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
yes, because Lisa had that whole thing going on, remember?
Right. So that one on Rachel's where it had the phone number of the police department. That's where she called, and I guess where they called, because there was 2 calls, but it was an unknown number, right?
Right.
So somebody could have, that's what I was trying to tell them, is somebody that wasn't the police but had the same number, you know what I'm saying, that spoofed the number, could have thought that it was the police.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I just say that I think she got trolled and she got excited and she pointed her finger at Barbie without using some discernment first, and now she looks foolish.
Or either they was just trolling Barbie all along, because they remember at the time Rachel was she was
threatening to go beat her up.
Well, no, she was on ban from Twitter though.
Right.
Because Steve's the one that released the information to start with, so
yes,
he had to get the information from her. Or they're both trolling everybody. One of the two. Me, I don't really care. I think they should just chalk it up to they got trolled, and if they can't get along with each other, then stay a hell away from each other. I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care, but that was just something that was going on. I was like, I was going to concerning Barbie, the things I was going to cover. I had something else I wanted to cover concerning Barbie this week, and that was listening to Barbie up on G's. Did you hear Barbie and Chris from Drama Rehab having a conversation? Did you catch that, or did you miss it?
I don't remember hearing Barbie talking to Chris. I heard her talking to, telling Boris how irrelevant he is. I remember all that.
Oh yeah, she did it up. What's up, Steve-O? What's up, Irish Steve-O?
What's up, Steve-O? Yes, I'm feeling better.
Well, the thing is I have my member berries, and I went to Barbie after I got done listening to that, and I said, as I remember it, it did this, A, B, and C, right? I told her how I remembered it happening. And she said, that's exactly what happened. So me and Barbie remember it the same way. So I'm going to tell you guys what my perspective is, since, we get to go up over on G's and Chris sits up there and says, Barbie's just never liked me, and I've never done anything to her, and I don't know what her problem is. And Barbie's like, really? Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys how it happened, because I was here and I watched it. Okay. You don't have to believe me, but this is how it happened. He did the exact same thing to Barbie, and it's on his channel. It's on the proof is on the Drama Rehab channel, okay? Because he did the exact same thing to Barbie, where he would go in her chat and be nicey nice, and then he would go in other people's chats and they would be dragging Barbie, and he would get in and talk that shit, call her names. I saw it. Me and Barbie weren't even really talking then, so I didn't run and tell it to her, but I saw it, right? So Barbie apparently got privy that he was doing that, okay, calling her a slut and stuff. So she waited till they went live one night, and she, because Barbie got the biggest balls on the platform, went over there and got up on their panel and confronted him. And that's when she quit fucking with him, and she called him out for being two-faced. Now, like Barbie or don't, but don't come over here and tell me why Chris is such a nice guy because he don't want to fight. You go around and talk shit on people while you smile in their face, and then you want to know why they have a fucking problem with you, dude? Now, that is what the fuck happened. The same thing that happened with Lisa when I got a hold of that Discord and saw what y'all all had to say behind her fucking back. That's what happened. So y'all, you sit over there and just keep being fake, and everybody say, Chris is a good guy, when Barbie's telling you, yeah, but what about what he did to me? Well, that's what he did. He played nice to her face and then went around and called her a slut in other chats behind her back. Who wants a friend like that? Not me. The fuck? What's up, Zombie Mutt? Renee, how's it going, honies? What's up, Dario?
Zombie's trying to figure out what do we do here? You know, what's the rules? What's people. The rules here? The rules
are no racist, no homophobic, no doxing.
Right. They want to know, you know. So basically, what happens, Zombie, is the circus is what you're watching. And the side chat is y'all people right. In the side chat. It's all made up of the circus and the side chat.
Yeah, and it's a fucking circus, honey.
I
sat up this morning and watched Harvard Chicky. She was over there with Orange Roz, which you guys know is Blue Knievel, for hours.
All right.
We're gonna have to talk about Harvin. Have you been watching any of the stuff that's been going on with her?
I mean, I know about what's going on. I haven't watched it in depth because I just have a hard time listening to her for very long.
It is difficult. It is very difficult. Like there's people going around now saying she's the new Lolly.
Look, there's not many people spinning when people are spinning bullshit. There's not many of them I can't decipher. Her, I get confused when I listen to her.
Right, that's what I was going to say. That's so funny. This is true or false. What's up, Winnie? What's up, Steam Guru? What's up, Shauna, honey? This is the first time we've talked about this. We didn't even pregame this conversation. True or false?
No, this first time we talked.
We have the exact same opinion. They're calling her the new Lolly. With Lolly, I wasn't confused one fucking bit that bitch was shit crazy and full of shit.
Right.
And I knew Lolly for years and years and years before any of these other people came over here. She was here. You know that. She came from Fish and Mayor.
Right.
She's either totally delusional or she's getting used by a fuck boy. Her parents, she's either lying about being in school, or because of her Asperger's, her parents could be keeping her in school to keep her occupied so that she's not stagnant in time. She's made some confessions about her dad creating a job for her. I mean, come on, would you really want her dealing like with public or being some kind of public defender or being your nurse? She may be lying. She may be, but according to the shit that happened on Orange Rises last night where they streamed, he claims that she gave several pictures of her and Alex, which I don't know why she would trust one person and not just show it, but maybe they have a relationship that I don't know their business. You know, she might trust him like that. He's saying he saw these couples pictures of them. He could very well never be around because she admits he doesn't sleep there often. So she could just be streaming when he's not there. And she said that Poons heard him, and she gave a whole story about Poons' experience. So I'd be curious to know what Poons' outtake was. But at the end of the day, I'll say this. Not everybody on here is telling you the truth. So if you want to entertain her stories, then have her up and entertain it. If not, then don't have her on your panel. I mean, you're
now what?
Go ahead.
Now, what they were saying about her being a professional cop. Now, I don't know that she's been in no school in 32 years. I mean, how old is she? 40?
42 or 43, I think she said.
So in other words, I guess she could have been in school that long because look, I have an ex-brother-in-law that was in college, and he would go to college for a couple years and then decide, oh, well, I don't like what I'm in, so he would change his major, right? And then go to school another couple years. That's kind of what she's been doing. Right. And he would have still been doing it, but his mom and daddy was paying for all of his upkeep. You know what I'm saying?
She says she has no student loans. Her dad pays
exactly.
For it.
He didn't either. He had money to spend. He lived in an apartment at school, not on campus. He lived in his own apartment that they paid for. They paid for all of his car and everything, and he just kept living. That's how he lived. He was a professional college student. He went to school and he lived that college life, and his parents paid for it. Except for his parents, he'd done it twice, and they told him, look, this time, either you get a degree or you get a job. One of the two.
Right. You know? Only so much.
Right.
I mean, it's clear that she's got something going on.
Now, opinions of her Alex, I think it could be one of three scenarios. Okay, so it's either in her head, but you say Poon heard her, so somebody heard him. So
she said that Poon heard him come in and talk and kind of say he is.
So say he is real. So there's only two possibilities. I think it is either he's like married and got a whole life and wife and kids somewhere else, and she's just a plaything when he's in that town, like he travels back and forth. I don't know, or he's a sugar daddy because didn't she say something about? He
pays for a bunch of different girls' stuff.
Right.
So Bumma B said, where is Sticky Vicky, who spoke in G-Side chat? She is friends with Alex's BF, I guess his boyfriend. And they are saying Harvard Chickard has been stalking, causing problems, stalking is what I gathered. Okay, Ray said, Tara, on the last interview, her and Blue Knievel did. She allegedly wanted to sue him because she wasn't happy with it, and Stewie and I joked on it. And then what's up, Carlos? She was with him for hours last night, Ray. They did a whole thing for hours last night. Either way, it's sad. I agree with what Rachella said. If she's making it up, it's sad. If she's telling the truth, it's sad. I kind of appreciated G doing a little interview with her because, if it were me, that's the only way I would have her on my panel is if she allowed me to reel her in when she went rambling and if she allowed me to ask her questions. And the thing is what's up, Jenny Jen?
Hey, Carlos, why are you over here? Why you're spending the energy over here to tell us what's going on? You could be stopping him right now. Why are you not stopping him? Like in that movie says, Private, why is that man got a rifle? Why are you not stomping the shit out of that man? Why are you over here telling us? Go get him, Carlos. Make him stop.
Carlos trying to troll and spin up juice.
Right.
It made me forget what I was going to say. Let me get back. I was going to say, I agree with Rachella because if it's all a delusion, that's sad. And if it's real, it's even sadder.
Right.
And here's what I was going to say. And, people can say, well, why do you care? It's none of your business. Yes, it is. She sits on panels and tells her stories. And once you do that, in my opinion, it is content on this platform and I can talk about it. So Ray said, well, Tara, if someone threatened to sue you, wouldn't you try making it right? Yeah. Oh, I don't got, listen, Orange Rice been around for a long time. I don't got no problem that whatever they made up about. She with him for a long time last night.
Remember when Orange Rice used to bitch at the trolls and use a purple dildo as a sword? Remember that?
Yes. And before he was Blue Knievel. Yeah. He's been around forever. She can't help it though, Witty, but it's a lot. It's too much energy. I don't have the energy. I'm my own Kathy. I talk way too much for one person already. I think Tom's home.
You in trouble now.
Big trouble.
Well, there ain't no way it's going to be unavoidable because you're going to have to go get that damn dog. Oh, hey, welcome home, Tom Selleck. Let me pause for a little kissy. Hold on.
Hey, you could have
Okay.
you could have muted that. Look, she didn't mute that on purpose. She's trying to get everybody horned up.
You smell like sweat and concrete. Yeah, I wouldn't. Hey, I wouldn't mind interviewing her, but I'd have my questions set up. I wouldn't mind interviewing Mark Terry and asking him about getting his guts cut open with a box cutter. But I'd have to have my questions set up. I'd have to be ready and prepared. All right, babe, I waited for you. Are you there?
Can you stay calm enough, long enough to do an interview without losing your mind?
Oh yeah, if it was a situation like that, not if it was somebody I didn't like.
Okay.
With somebody like Harvin, with Mark Terry, I could because Mark can reel it in. He might try to act crazy, but he can reel it in. If you start acting like a lunatic, I wouldn't be able to be nice to I would if Boris would come up on the panel and allow me to ask him questions. I would not cuss him out and call him all the names that.
But what would wind up happening? He would spin and deflect what you're saying,
and lie and
it would piss you off,
right?
And then you'd wind up losing your shit, right?
Exactly. We'll get on to old Boris later because
exactly, Sean. Sean and Britt said, "Who had their guts cut open, especially with a box cutter?" He said that would be.
I said, "You show me the scar." Okay, Sean and Britt. Mark Terry said that he's been kidnapped by 2 serial killers who's serving life in prison. And he also was attacked. I don't even know the story fully, but he had his guts cut out with a box cutter. He survived all of this. Isn't that fascinating? He is a true boss.
Well, to me, I think being a true boss would have not getting in that situation to start with, but I mean,
maybe the killer was Harvard Chicky's boyfriend, said Bridget.
Oh, Lord Bridget. Have mercy.
What's up, Magda? Holly was kidnapped too and zip tied. Wow, okay. It's all very interesting. Recently, said hipster. Okay. All right. Well, so moving along, not that we give 2 fucks, but I'm trying to not, skip over things. Everybody knows, you probably don't know, but CJ and Miss Fucking Wonderful made up this week. He showed some half-ass receipts. So the episode of the screenshots come to an end. But can I make a request for CJ? I mean, not for me, because I really ain't going to watch you anymore. But I have watched you just a little bit to see what was going on with you and Hoghead over there. And it's difficult. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I swear to God, if I had to take a shot every time he said I'd be in an alcoholic coma. How about shut the fuck up? That dude is annoying as fuck.
Look, there are some people that I don't like watching because I don't like the things they do, but I don't necessarily don't like. It's not that because I dislike them. You know what I'm saying?
They're entertaining, but their actions are not necessarily impressive. Like
Mark Terry. You know what I'm saying? People like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think he's that entertaining. He's just fun to troll for me. That's just all it is for me. But anyway, but the CJ guy, when I watch him, I get the feeling of wanting to choke somebody. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, they're both lame, so I'm done peeking in on that, right? Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, let them go swim in the sewer together. They need each other for their beer money and their pill money, honey. You know what I'm saying? And then G went up on the panel, right? And G was just kind of calling it out, saying, look, dude, y'all are oil and water, which they are. I mean, they're both narcissistic drug addict assholes who are seeking nothing but money. They can't trust each other. I mean, so G called it right? And then he's going to get all pissed off about G talking about, why are you talking about me? Well, y'all react to people all the time. Your whole channel is drama. and talking about people and bringing up people on the fucking platform and talking about what's going on with them, but G can't do it? Like, that don't make sense to me. G was just reacting to the fucking drama you and your sidekick over there was publishing for everyone. And he's still over there crying about Savage. Wham, wham, wham. Cry a fucking river. You look oily and moist. You look swollen from the addiction you are on. You can see the Elvis puff in your face. And you're you're like so fucking like annoying. But anyway, I'm not going to watch you anymore, so do you. But that's the end of my thoughts on that.
Okay, so how many panels you been on this week?
Mark Terry's today.
Oh, okay. Man, you went on Mark Terry's?
I went on Mark Terry's today. Yeah.
What, you looking for a new show to co-host or something?
I popped my Mark Terry cherry. I popped my strawberry.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Yeah,
not that I wanted to. I just wanted to make my comment in his side chat, but I was blocked. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go up there. You know, Mark Terry's like the human version of a fucking hemorrhoid. Just a full-on motherfucking pain in the ass. Because we have left him alone. I'm going to talk about you now, though. I'm going to reflect on your week now. I actually had planned on standing up for you today on a couple of things I saw this week. But that shit went in a trash can. Because you over there run your mouth today. And listen. People that like Mark and support Mark, don't be mad or upset with me about what I'm about to do. Because I am actually doing my public service. I'm doing my public service for the week. I mean, Mark did that on purpose. He wants me to talk about him. It probably tickles him in his little butthole. Real nice. But he wanted to go up there and talk shit. Call you things. So now I'm going to call you out, Mark. And one of the things I'm going to call you out on, Mark, is that I've seen Elbow over there on your channel a lot this last 2 weeks, Mark. So you like keeping a child predator around?
Maybe him and Stan and Elbow going to have a 3-way in the to Lisa Marie.
You know how I see people that keep bringing Mark up on their panel? I mean, Elvis up on their panels, even if it's to jab at him and talk shit to him and drag him, is somebody that wants views so fucking bad that you supporting giving a child predator a voice to stick around here, Mark. He likes to bang dogs. He likes to have little children on his. I don't give a fuck. There's some questioning that Patrick was 15, 16, 18. Even if Patrick was 18, that motherfucker has predator skills and he's fucking weird and he does weird shit. And I've heard him talk about liking to get it on with dogs. That little boy looked little as fuck to me. Okay. And I don't give a fuck if Elvis is OG boy. Does OG boy that discredits if you're a fucking predator, a sexual predator? Maybe of children. Oh, no, but he's OG boy, and we're going to get some fucking numbers, right, Mark?
No, you're not.
Because you'll do anything, get them views, won't you? So bad. I will pass.
Because all those people, Mark, that go out of their way to keep Elvis off of YouTube, if he comes on your panel very much, you'll become the target, because then you're aiding. Enabling him to be on here, and they'll come after you. So
he's a predator, and whether y'all all sit up there and poke at him and call him out for what he did in the past, let's remind that. Why does the community need to be reminded? I think anybody that's been around the community knew to stop at Patrick getting in the van heading straight to the back. That's just my opinion. Okay, but y'all bring him up because he's Elbow, and he's a what's the word I'm looking for? Something around here. Some kind of staple for you guys.
Hello, Nicole.
I don't need the views that bad. That motherfucker will never even be allowed on my I got nothing to say to him. Nothing. But Mark, Mark seems to be okay with him. You know, Mark himself called him the P word, but
you can see
let him sit on his table.
well, I mean, you can see how Mark Spiel's been ever since he's been here. That's his role model, his mentor. He's like, he looks up to Elvis as like a god. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Sean the Brit said, Tara, did you ever see the pics of Elbow and the 18, 19-year-old from Vegas? Was it the African-American transvestite? I saw something like that. Pirate, Pirate, she, I'm going to kill her one day. I'm probably going to be meeting Pirate this month, actually. I'm probably going to be going out to see her on my way to Ohio, but she makes sure I get to see all kinds of shit I can't burn out of my brain. She said, no, bitch, I had to see it. You got to see it. Is that the one you're talking about, Sean the Brett?
Lord have mercy.
He said that we rage quit. We said goodbye. Okay, you don't have to sit on a panel for 15 hours and go in circles with somebody. An intelligent motherfucker says what they got to say and gets going. That's what happens, okay? We said what we had to say, and we exited the building. That's not rage quitting. We even said goodbye. Hold on, let me get this dog.
Yes, yeah, rage quit. So is everybody going trick-or-treating? You going to go get you some candy?
I had to go put the little mouthpiece.
You ready for the little trick or treat? You get trick or treaters come to your house?
We do, but we're not doing it. You know, usually we do a big Halloween party.
Yes, I know.
Usually we do a huge thing here on Halloween because it's my daughter's birthday, like I said. But She moved cross country, like you already know that. So I did a little decoration, and my grandson's going trick or treating tonight. But
yeah, but you still could use it as
the porch light out. I'm not even giving candy out this year.
Look, you could still use it as an excuse to have the party.
Yeah, but do you remember all that I do to this house?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that is done because it's a labor of love of a mother. She's not here. Fuck all that work.
So you're not, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
See, it's kind of rough to be born on like Halloween the same way it is to be born on Christmas. Her birthday, I have to always try to do over the top to draw everybody to want to come here because there's so much competition on Halloween. Yeah,
I got you. And just like you're not going to put the same energy in as like a wife when you're not a wife yet. So Tom Selleck needs to step up his game, don't he?
I don't know. I put in some pretty good energy, Tom Selleck.
But I'm saying, but not like a wife. So he might. It's going to get better, Tom. It's going to get better. Maybe.
No, I think I do.
Oh, okay. So you ain't got to worry about it?
I think I do more for him than I did for the man I was married to for 16 years.
So is that why Tom's probably thinking, well, look, why do you got to buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Well,
right?
The thing is we actually both are just kind of mutually agreeing it's a governmental contract. We're about to buy a house together. We're going to make up paperwork. If something happens to the other, the house goes.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to get married. I was just trying to troll y'all.
Nah, we kind of mutually agreed that that's not our cup of tea. I wanted to get married back before, but then now I'm just kind of, I pass. Anyway, let's get back to Mark Terry. We ain't talking about my personal business. I ain't your bitch. I don't bring my life to you motherfuckers like that.
Look, you know what? I asked my wife one time. I seen something on the internet one time that said, "What would your significant other did if they found out you had cheated on them? Would they leave you or what?" You know what I'm saying? And right. I was like, I asked my wife. I said, "Hey, this thing says, what would you ever do? Would you leave me if you ever found out I cheated on you?" She says, "Oh no, that would be too easy." I was like,
"That'd be too easy." Actually, that's my ultimate deal breaker.
Oh, is it?
And I always told my ex-husband, and I've told Tom the same thing. If you even kiss the bitch, go ahead and get your dick wet and have fun. Because if I find out, it's not going to matter. You're not going to say I only kissed her. No, the minute you disrespect me on that level, we're done. My grandpa, my mom's dad, he was a whole fucking womanizer. And my grandmother, that's the only man she was ever with. He cheated on her constantly until he couldn't cheat no more. It was just it's like a whole story. I could sit up here and talk. I could literally make a channel and have probably 3 months of content just talking about my racist ass, bigoted ass, fucking cheating ass, alcoholic ass grandpa, right? But watching him, my grandmother was the most special thing to me. My mother was a teenage pregnancy. So pretty much my grandmother was my mom, and she was wonderful. And watching my grandfather do that kind of shit to my grandmother my whole life, it's a disgusting thing to me.
Look, Chuck Stewart said Tara won't let Tom even give CPR.
Hell no. You better let the bitch die, honey. She gone.
Yeah, that'd be a woman. He's like, well, why'd you give her CPR? Why did you want her to live? What are y'all doing? You know, whatever.
I was bringing her home. Shit.
So
anyway,
what is child?
Listen, let's get back to Mark T. I'm not trying to talk about me. Let's get back to Mark Terry. Carney, are you still in that side chat over there?
You see that comment? What's that comment? Home base is letting a child doctor in their community. I told them she's still talking on
Cammy's kids. Okay.
Then they ignored me. Only Vegas Barbie responded to me. They don't want her going at them.
Okay, listen, troll. Let me explain something to you. There's no stopping her. The only thing you can do is ignore her. Now, Dina done took the girl all the way to fucking court. There's nothing you can do, okay? Just stay off of her radar, ignore her. That's my only advice. Me and my community went as hard as we could to get rid of her. There's always going to be people that placate to that behavior, make excuses on disability reasons why she should be excused for doing it. And there's going to be people that coddle, people that, have her on panel. As long as that continues to happen, just like what I was saying about with Elvis, then you're wasting your breath even caring. I'm not going to fight that fight no more. I tried. I did my part. I gave up. Talk to home base about what they got over there doing at home base. That's home base.
Yeah, ask G. But look, I've known Nicole for a long time, and I've never had a problem with her. She's never had a problem with me.
Keep on saying that until she decides to have a crush on you.
Well, I mean, look, she knows I'm married. And that's why she don't have a crush on me.
She knew Hagel was with Lisa, and she wanted Lisa to die so she could have Hagel.
Look, somebody said that a long time ago. It was a year or two ago that's what she would do. And she even said one time on her thing that she knows that I have a wife, so she don't mess with married men. So and look, and me and Nicole are friends, and I understand the things that she does, and it's not right. And I say it all the time. Anybody that I like or I'm a friend with or I associate with, if they don't Barbie's the same way, I say stuff to ask Barbie how much stuff I ask her in the background or say in the background. Yeah,
Barbie always gives us credit. She always says, if you don't think my friends don't call me out, you're wrong.
Right. And look, and with the way Barbie is and stuff that she does, I don't agree with a lot of it. And but when something comes up about her, I'll ask Barbie if somebody says something or they said she did something, I'll ask her and she'll tell me. And if she did it, I tell her that's fucked up. That's how me and Tara both do that.
Right. But sometimes I don't tell her she's fucked up because sometimes the motherfucker started with her first. Kind of like saying she called the cops with no proof. That's for her to do what she did. I don't think she was fucked up. I was like, make a video, call the station, prove that you're not lying. She can do the same thing. I don't think she was fucked up for that. But Spooky, stop it. All right. Hens Incorporated said home base is taking applications for the 4th hen. Terry, you are more than welcome to apply. Let me explain something to you. I could never be a hen, and here's why. Because I am in the bed when they do their stuff, first of all. Second of all, since we get called hens, I've decided to come up with a new name for you motherfuckers. Y'all are chimps. We're hens. I get it. We cluck around in the yard. I got you. And y'all chimp out. Have you ever, what's up, MJ? MJ said, Atlanta airport is huge. Mother effers got underground train. Yep, the subway. It's one of the biggest and busiest in the world. Have a safe flight, MJ. I'm jealous. All right. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Have you ever been to the zoo and saw the monkeys? Or the chimps, the group of monkeys, and they go fucking crazy, and they shit in their own hand and throw it at each other, and they do all kinds of weird shit, beat each other up. They chimp out, right? That's these motherfuckers on here. Y'all are chimps. If we're hens, y'all are chimps. And guess what? Hens don't shit in their hand and throw it at the other fucking hen. But chimps and monkeys do, you dirty motherfuckers. So keep talking shit on us women around here. Pony balloonies. I don't like it because I hear G and Abe like hens, and it's a derogatory way. It's a belittling way to put a woman down and make yourself superior because we're just clucking hens. Fuck out of here. You a chimped out chimp on here acting like a whole drama queen, bitch, on fucking YouTube, doing the same thing I'm fucking doing, calling me a fucking hen. But I digress.
What's up, Steve?
What's up, Steve Billings? What's up, Susan?
Susan, yay!
Anyway, eventually we're going to get back to Mark. Because I had dedicated a whole lot of time to Boris, but you got to cut into that today because you want to talk your shit on your channel. So I won't give you what you want. Merry Christmas. So I got a question.
For who?
Where does Shane sleep? Because Mark says Shane sleeps in the recliner.
I don't know, but you know what looks creepy to me whenever he's streaming with his little whatever that aura is he has hovering around his head, and then he like cuts his eyes and he's staring at Shane, smiling and giving that little laugh like
and then he displays him up. He displays him up there like he's some kind of handler. I don't know. That's his new puppet.
Oh, okay.
So when I was listening to Mark this week, I heard something about he made Shane leave, and Shane was like got locked up for sleeping in an abandoned house or something, and he was locked up for one night, and so then Mark let him come back. And he said Tracy's pissed about it.
Oh, imagine so. They got a studio apartment, Tara.
He never puts his wife first, Mike.
I mean, that'd be like your whole family living in your living room.
And listen, that's their beeswax. If Tracy wants to be a doormat and a fucking maid, that's their business. It's not mine. But I mean, Mr. Shane's he's an interesting character. And it looks like Tracy's been replaced. It looks like she gone. She comes by with the fast food and the laundry, I guess. And it's got one bummer shacking up with another bummer. I don't know, man. That's just a Mark. And she brought 3 burgers and three fries. So I guess 3 like value meals, right? And Mark sat there and shoved his burger and his fries and her fries in his mouth, and then talked to her like she was some kind of naggy bitch when she was mad that while she was picking up the dirty laundry and putting out the clean laundry, that bummer was eating her motherfucking French fries. Well, bitch, my fries is my favorite part of my meal. I would have been mad too. You Alabama. Hey, but listen,
look,
Tracy.
They a little bit too old to be living like teenagers. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not my business or yours that he puts his YouTube life in front of his wife, but I'm just reacting to it because he puts it up here on YouTube. They get in arguments. We get to hear it. He pulls shit. We get to hear it. He tries to shame his wife putting the camera on her when she wasn't ready because that's how much he respects her. But life's about choices, and Mark Terry's choice is an ex-con over Tracy, and Tracy's choice is to be a maid instead of a wife, and that's their business, you know? That ain't my business. That's their business. You feel me?
I think that, what are they doing? They're acting up, Tara. They're acting up.
Oh, Carney. All right, Carney, you're not supposed to be wrench abusing. Carney said, you gone. And you know his ass is at the airport. Carney, damn it. What's up, Irish Dragon Lady? Carney done timed out MJ. As crazy as it sounds, that's actually, don't play music, babe. Sorry, I love you. You just have to take your shower music free. Sorry.
I think it might be
He's going to take a shower. He usually will come in and turn his speaker on in the bathroom and take a long hot shower, but he doesn't get to. You better watch out, Chuck Stewart. You'll be next. Carney, don't delete people because I don't read the chat fully. The asshole asked for it. MJ was probably saying,
hey, you see what Spook says? You see what Spook says?
Take that wrench from that cunt. I know it, Carney. I should have known better. What's up, Monchi Chi, honey? How's you going?
So what is this? Chuck Stewart was like thanking Carney. So is it going to be?
Of course, because that's his shit. You know what I'm saying?
So Spook
and Mark,
him.
let me explain something. I'm gonna wrap it up with Mark by saying this. Mark, today you was over on your stream talking about, and also Victor, your little troll in the side chat at Mark's. I'm sure you're listening because you gave yourself away today. You little OG troll, you. So I know who you are. Rolling down a
did you see Mark
creating a ball? I see you, honey. You so sad and lonely.
Did you see one of Mark's mods tell me they was going to hunt me down and kill me?
Yeah, who's Red Pill?
I have no idea.
He said, leave the panel or I'm going to come to your house and make you leave the panel. First of all, if you can get past the dogs and the guns, have fun, honey, and welcome to the South.
Right.
Shut the fuck up one day.
I don't know if they're really
First of all, I got security on my house, guns all around, a fucking big ass pit bull. You got several dogs. We're not really worried about you coming to our house. So fucking stupid. In fact, we'll talk about Steve's stream here in a little bit, and we'll talk about my opinion about people going to people's houses, like calling a pizza man, you lame fucks. But we'll get to that. But I have a little story to tell you, Mike. I was kind of talking to you about this a little bit before we went live about how, Boris been trolling Barbie Girl a little bit this week on his channel, right?
The fireplace videos.
Right. And then putting her name in the title. Well, first of all, Boris, I've been watching you all week. And I'm gonna talk on you a lot because I really just can't fucking stand you, and I actually am like joyful to talk shit on you. It makes me happy. You serve a purpose in my life, so be proud of yourself, honey. But I mean, I've been watching you, all week, and I was kind of sitting there listening to Boris, and I had this thought, and I thought, this motherfucker has his entire life to be a dick, a bad friend, a liar. And his ass can't take a vacation for nothing. You got all life long to be these things. Can you never take a fucking break? It don't look like it. Boris has been his regular dick self this week,
Right.
He sits over there, and I get what's all been going on with Turtle. I'm not mad at G or gonna talk shit on G for telling Turtle fuck off or giving him an ultimatum or whatever. I would just say, you guys, I fucking quit fucking with Turtle years ago. Y'all ain't actually dealing with what we dealt with. He was way more sensitive. But what I don't like.
So you say he's toughened up?
He has toughened up.
Okay.
They have toughened him up a little bit, but not really, because he pretends to be tough, right? But then he blows a gasket because it's not real toughness. It's faking it and swallowing it and swallowing it and swallowing it until he explodes.
Right, exactly.
Okay? Because he has a disability and he's remedial. Okay. And all of you know it. It's not new. Thank God, even he's sick of talking about his fucking bed. But I'll digress because I ain't here to talk about turtle. But Boris was sit over there. First of all, he started rumors on Mark this week about Mark and Shane being a pen pal. Mark didn't seem to appreciate that much, but they all let that slide, calling it trolling. No, I call it lying, but whatever. You don't troll me and then say you're my friend. The fuck? Oh, I was just trying to stir the pot and cause problems for you, but really we friends, and you laugh it off because I was just trolling. Whatever, bitch. But you sit over there on Mark's and I listen to you in and out, just calling for Turtle. Come on, Turtle. I wish I could do it. Come on, Turtle. Get up here. Get up here. I mean, can we normalize putting your fucking teeth in before you talk shit and try to act like you above somebody? But I digress. Sat there until you left the panel. You kept calling for the remedial to come up so you could once again bully him. And then they sat over there at Jesus and said, all you did was ask him about his bed. We were all in there. You were in that fucking side chat. You knew Turtle didn't want to talk about his bed no more. You went up there to poke the bear. You did what you wanted to do. Turtle reacted the way you hoped he would. And then y'all called him out for being some kind of way. While you suck through your fucking gums and beg a remedial man to come up so you can pick on him some more. Because, you're so big and good. Wait. Way to go, Boris. Way to do it up and be a real fucking human in this world. You're really impressing someone. I'm really just like, you got so many wins in your pocket. You have owned so much. The fuck. I am sick of it, Boris. You are a fucking, oh my God. Sitting up there, obsessively bullying Turtle, so badly wanting to pick a fight with the remedial. But Boris, you ain't got time for nobody else. But let's just go take it back, because now I'm about to call you out, Boris, because I think I figured you out this week, honey. I was telling Mike about it a little bit before we went live. I definitely think I figured you out this week because last week? It was last week when him and Barbie were on panel together, right? And Lydia went up, right? It was like before we went live last Sunday, right?
Right. Okay.
So while he was up on panel with Barbie, he was talking about how Barbie starts asking him, when's the last time you got laid, right? Like she goes at it from that angle. So Boris uses she was dogging him out about his fireplace video, right? And he was like, hey, Barbie, guess what? I don't have a fireplace in my house. He made clear insinuation that he was lighting somebody else's fire at their house and he getting plenty of nookie. And I do believe you, Boris. I do believe that you're over there lighting that fire and getting nookie. I do. But you kind of slipped your skirt, because unless you've taken those videos down, anyone can go over there and take a little listen. And at the end of one of those videos where you're trying to troll Barbie while you're lighting that fireplace once again, we clearly hear a man cough and clear his throat in the background. Now, I'm not shaming you, honey. I'm bisexual, so I would definitely not shame you. But what I would say is quit projecting on all us women and come your ass right on out of the closet. Since you let Barbie know the fire you was lighting was getting you laid, and we all heard that was a man this week. A lot of answers to my questions have been solved. You special, honey.
Okay.
We can play it. I mean, I don't need to play it, but we can. He can come over here and tell me where I'm wrong, and he can leave the video up and let us have a listen. But anybody that's got a fucking ear, and listen, everybody knows I got an ear, because when Jake was the one porn bombing, I was the one that called that out years ago and said he's the one clicking his mouse. And lo and behold, we all know I was right years later, right? Right. Because I got a fucking ear, and I heard him He wanted to let anybody know you was trying to show out for that. He's your man, honey. That's your man, Boris. Why don't you make some pictures? Let's see what he looks like. I'm ready. I'm here ready to be happy for you. You oversized bully, you. You basic bitch over there sitting there telling Barbie all these fucking lies. Barbie called him. He lied on Barbie. Barbie was like, show that receipt. He deflected. He said Barbie said shit. She said, I didn't say that. Show that receipt. He deflected.
Right. I like listening to Barbie and Boris have a conversation.
I can't stand to listen to Boris at all. He falls flat. I can and listen, I can hate you and still listen to you and laugh at you. I spent years hating Abe's ass and laughing at all kinds of shit that motherfucker was doing. I don't hate him anymore, but you know what I'm talking about. Boris, you just make me roll my eyes. He sits up there. I literally can see the spit coming out of your mouth when you're talking, succotash. Shut the fuck up. You go up there like you got knowledge of everything, like you the king boss of everything, like we supposed to be nice to you when you're fake as fuck. And Dateline played a little video to prove just how fucking fake you are. In fact, if you don't mind, Stitches, let's watch that video and let's have a little listen to what Boris's real opinion is of G and all his home-based people over there. See, Boris, you needed somewhere to go sit because Lindy dropped your ass.
No, but
and you are nothing without her.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Okay. But we're going to play that video after you ask. Go ahead.
I understand that, but when is this from Boris saying that? I mean, I've already seen it, but I'm just saying, is it recent that he said that, or was that the last time
he was? Dateline did. So what you're hearing is, let me explain the video we're going to listen to. So it's old
because
if you don't put it into
if you don't put it into context, then people think, well, it was from.
No, but I'm not going to put it in context. I'm just explaining to you. It's old and it's recent, and I'm going to explain the old to the recent. The stuff you're hearing from Boris, when Boris is talking, is some months old, before him and Lindy split, and he went over here and decided to placate to Mark Terry and Jim, be them friends, right? But the stuff you hear with Jody and Taylor is like the last 24 hours.
Right, exactly.
So what she's trying to do is she's trying to show you, A, what Boris really thinks of you, and he's only using you because he's got nowhere else to fucking go. But she's also kind of pointing out that what Boris said is still currently happening.
Right, exactly. It's just a never-ending process. Just the people change, the process don't.
The people change, the process doesn't.
Right.
And you can't be mad at someone for being consistent. And after we watch the video, we'll talk on that. We'll talk about Steve's stream and some of the stuff Take Back talked about, and we'll touch on that. But I mean, the motherfucker is consistent.
So look,
but anyway,
is the further down the line you get on the show, like who we talk about in the order we talk about, and does that mean if you're like last that we talk about you last, does that mean you are pretty good shape? It means
you're the most current.
Right.
What I try to do is cover how the week has flowed.
Right.
And my most current thing, because literally as soon as I've talked about it, they've all talked about it for 3 days and forgot about it. So I just try to gloss over. But Steve had a really good stream, and a lot of stuff was said. I only got to the point where Isaac came up because I didn't get to finish.
I think that was a good stream, and I think that would be a more, I don't know. I would rather go watch that type of stream than go watch the other people over there.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I think that Steve would have a really good future in doing something kind of like what 4 and G did when they had G-Force. And I think that Steve would actually be way better at being a monitor because he would stay focused on what was happening and not check out and let people just fight.
Right.
So I think he'll do well. I think he will do well.
So
and he's got a mix of people. Like if I go live on my channel, you're likely to get people from DLF, people from over there.
Because Steve knows a lot of people from a lot of other communities.
Right. It's a melting pot at Steve's. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But we're going to play Boris's little video that Dateline made, and she surprised me with this video. I didn't even ask her to do it, but it was cracking me up. The little pot leaf, him sitting in the chair like Hugh Hefner, thinking he knows every fucking thing, and he's Mr. Cool, with his special fireplace he made for his man friend in the background. I love it.
So
I love it. It was so good.
So you want to see it?
Yeah, we'll watch it, and then we'll talk about Steve's stream. We'll watch it.
I got some stuff to talk about with this Donna thing and you and how it kind of intertwines and stuff like that. And you'll get buttered and you'll say, oh, he's just riding my dick. He's just trying to ride my dick. Cloud chase, ride my dick. Listen, bro. If your own wife doesn't want to ride your dick, what makes you think I want to? Damn. That's a rhetorical question as well. So, I see a common theme. Not that I watch G, but I keep, it keeps surfacing all over the community because I really don't. But anytime there's a problem, it usually originates from G's in the community. Usually. Not always. I'm not going to go into...
And that's still factual now.
The whole thing about I went over there before and because everybody knows all that, okay? So the problems start on G's. Well, let me explain to you what G's is all about. See, this is passive income for G, or I should say semi-passive income because it's truly not passive income, but semi-passive. In the fact that G knows and he has figured out he'll start a stream and then walk away or just, sit and listen or just keep an eye on the side chat while he's watching TV or whatever the case may be. And it's semi-passive income for him. All he's got to do is keep it going.
After I was on Tees, I was like, yeah, this is probably my turn on the chopping block. And I definitely knew I was getting confronted in some way by somebody or something. Or like, because I'm never given a link by G. Like, I don't know if he gave that to me because Barbie had told him to. I didn't see the precursors of that. It seemed a little bit, I don't know, desperate. Like they needed a fight. Like she needed to fight.
She does need to fight. That's why I didn't take the link.
And, everybody, and I'm not saying he's an e-beggar, everybody pisses and moans about e-beggars, but, his PayPal's constantly ran in his side chats. Doesn't that tell you something? This is a money-motivated thing, and if he wants to do it, make money, and people want to pay him, God bless you. But, let's call it for what it is. Does G get butthurt easy? Yeah, he does. He's fragile. Is it because that's the way he is? Yeah, probably, but there's other factors involved. See, G knows. G knows what's going on here. See, it can be anybody that does what G does. He fosters drama, and he actually kind of likes it if the drama's about him. He's always going to want you to take a link and come in and drama with him on his channel. And if it's about him, he's in the bonus round because it strokes his ego. And, he says, my peeps. Well, he's insecure because they really aren't his peeps per se.
He got more peeps
if you
than
think
you
about
did.
it realistically, if, I don't know what his numbers are. I don't know if he gets 100, 200, 300 people. But if he gets 200 people in there, those 200 people aren't in there for him. They're in there for the other people in the side chat, and he knows it. So the drama is to keep people entertained in the side chat that kind of get bored, and because they're not part of the active conversation that's going on in the side chat, or they have nothing to contribute to that conversation. So you see, he's got to keep this going. And drama sells. I mean, that's why you got dumbasses like Bombshell running around. Drama sells. People want drama. The problem of it is it's low quality drama, but it's still drama for them, so they're cool with it. That's what it's all about.
I'm so sorry that
I can't believe Tater
argued
Tots
with
left.
you.
But why would Tater step up to Barbie?
I mean, I'm looking right now. I got. You guys thought I was, really, trying to eat somebody up or something, was dropping some tea on somebody, or, whatever you want to call it. Shit, the numbers would be higher. Well, the time of day isn't good either, because there's a lot of people that work, but, I mean, it is what it is. Even when I departed G's or whatever, I said, all right, I'm out of here, see ya, whatever. It's like, take a link. It's like, no, dumbass, that's what you want. You want the drama. You want the controversy because people will come and watch it. That's what you're doing. I mean, you're dedicated to your wallet, and I'm cool with that. Myself, personally, I'm not going to invest that type of time for the returns, because to me, it's not worth it. But hey, different strokes. But it all, this all stems from G's channel. And look, it's human nature. You're going to have people that are going to, drink his Kool-Aid. And if he kills puppies, they'll sit there and say, well, they deserved it. That's just the nature of the beast. But, don't be delusional about it. And look, the thing of it is you got to look at it too. And I learned this the hard way in my life. Trust me on this. You look and you see what people do to other people, and you say, what, are they capable of doing that to me? Well, I used to think they weren't. Well, if they're capable of doing it to somebody else, they're definitely capable of doing it to me. And part of the biggest problem, with this whole situation, with this community thing, is you got a huge group of people that play the frenemies game.
You know
they
all
can't
about
stand
that,
you,
don't
but
you,
act like
honey?
they like you. Because it's, you got people trying to win popularity contests, you got people trying to get money, there's a whole host of reasons, but, it's like, whatever, If that makes you feel good, do you, boo?
Exactly, Daria. Exactly.
But you should probably understand what you're getting into when you're watching this stuff. And I'm no messiah. I mean, I don't know nothing. I'm just a dumbass. But I mean, am I wrong here? Are you not seeing it?
Is there anything you want to say to Chris while he's up here, Barbie?
No, I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I'm not going to do him. I'm just going to let it go, G. Sorry.
Okay. And so what if G posts his fucking PayPal? So what, bitch? Worry about yourself. Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, he had a whole lot of opinions about how things are done, right? Nope. So either you're there for it or you're the frenemy. I'm going with you're the frenemy because you're everyone's frenemy. You're not loyal to no fucking body, dude. And so what if G was? He needed a new place to squat because without Lindy, he's nothing.
My mic was muted.
Oh, you suck. I was trying to give my commentary. That's some bullshit. Well, I made some pretty good points, and nobody got to hear them, and that's Mike's
No,
fault, ladies.
you wasn't muted, just me.
Oh, they could hear me?
Yes.
I got you.
I know that's all that matters. As Mark Terry says.
Oh, yeah, according to Mark. According to Mark.
Tara's the whole
That's
show. I'm just a bitch boy over here doing what I'm told to do.
Because that just goes to show you that Mark don't realize you had a whole monetized channel and did your whole thing way before me.
Right.
And if you really want to know the truth, if you really want to keep it real, Mark, since you want to talk that shit, I'm actually nothing without Mike. And we all know that's true. Because anybody can run their fucking mouth, but not everybody can get their internet to run right. And as far as me, Mike don't do anything. Okay, let me just say this. It just goes to show you're also a noob. Jake, the likes of Jake, the likes of Barbie Girl, the likes of Abe, they're going to know what I'm about to say is true. And four, you're going to know true. What's up, Icky? How's it going, honey? If I could control Mike, and if Mike didn't do anything without me telling him to do it, do you think Mike would have sat on panels with Abe while him and Jake did it up on me, or go over and hang out with Jake when he was enemy number fucking one? Because that all happened. And I don't say that to shade Mike, because I don't give a fuck where he goes. Because he's a grown-ass fucking man. He's older than me, and I'm not paying his bills. I'm not riding his dick, and I'm not his fucking mama or his wife. I don't tell him what the fuck to do. Bitch, you the one that gets told to do by your crew what to do. Okay?
Right on.
And if I'm gonna be a cult leader, well, my people.
Hey, if I did everything Tara told me and I had to ask permission and do what she said, we would still have the other channel.
Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect point. Mike just deleted our whole monetized channel without my consulting, not a day ever. He's like, I'm sorry I did it, but I got to go. So shut the fuck up, Mark. You listen to strangers. Like I said to him on his panel today, listen. It's kind of sad that Mark Terry is definitely in his 40s. And your brain should be bringing you around to some realization by the time you're this age. And you should start to realize that very quickly that 40-something years went by. So if that 40-something years went by super quick, the next 30 years, if you get to live, are going to go by super fucking fast. The people you have in your life, AKA your children you bring into the world, your spouse, these are people that are going to make sure that you don't get stuck in the fucking, I'll use Lisa, for example. People like to talk shit on Lisa. Do you know where Lisa's dad would be if it weren't for Lisa? In a state facility. Now, I dare any of you guys to Google what it's like for elderly people in a state facility. And I hope Tracy sticks your ass in a state facility, because you have not earned your baby wipe ass or your coloscopy bag to be changed. You are using up all your points with your friend and your bunkmate over there. Shame. Okay. And I'm not here sticking up for Tracy. I'm just saying, Mark, ain't nobody gonna wipe your ass, honey. You better hope you keep your senses all the way to the end. And seeing as your ass is crazy as a motherfucking muck now, I doubt you will be able to do that, honey. So good luck, Buttercup. We'll see how your 70th year works out for you. Weirdo says, Mark Terry has the teeth of a person who lives in a third world country with no toothbrush. Ray said she empties his piss jugs. She ain't putting him in no home. She babies him. Yeah, well, when she's old and crepity, she might change her mind. Four says, if you want to be accurate, Mark's life is pretty much over. What has he got to show? Plus, what can he accrue to show later? Nothing, zilch. Chuck Stewart said, I dated Jenny Craig. Bitch cleared out the fridge. Mike, are you there? Am I talking to myself? Can you guys hear me? Hello? Oh my God. Let me type it in the chat. Can you? Oh, what the fuck is going on? Here, let me check it. We having technical difficulties. Let me go over here to the YouTube. No, you can hear me. All right. Well, you can hear me. So as long as you can hear me, I guess we'll wait till Mike gets back, right? Who agrees that Tara looks best in a Halloween Skeletor filter? Who agrees that Icky looks best when he takes a bath? Never. I lost my co-host, y'all. All right. Well, I'll just keep talking. If I check out at any time and the sound goes, then you guys just let me know. Until then, Mike, you can jump back in at any time. Let me close this out. Why is this doing this here? I was trying to get my chat back.
All right, I'm here. I had to go help the wife with something.
Oh my God! You didn't even say "be right back."
Well, you was in the middle of a moment there, and I didn't want to.
Weirdos accusing me of being boring as fucking boring, Boris.
I thought, hey, look, I was told at Mark Terry's, I was told that without you were the show, and then without me, without you, I wouldn't be nothing on here. So I figured I could go for 5 minutes to go help the wife, and I wouldn't even be missed.
Without you, I'd be nothing on here. So we got that cleared up.
I didn't figure I would even be missed. I figured you'd just roll right on like normal.
Tara's always talking. Takes all the time you need, Stitches. Icky. All right, so I hate to do it, but I'm going to touch on Lisa because while you were playing the Boris video, I triggered on remembering something I had forgotten about.
Okay.
But Lisa did a stream to me, and the only reason I know is because Stewie clipped it, and I went over to Stewie's and watched it because I'm not even subbed to Lisa. I'm watching Lisa. Tara was vaxxed with a, what the fuck out of here, Chuck Stewart. Look, Icky, just calm. I mean, I just want to touch on it that Lisa's telling me that she's protecting me from people in the back. I've protected her for years, so I don't know how she's now currently protecting me, but thank you, girl. Appreciate it.
Carney said when I left, it was going to hell real fast. But
and what Stewie played, she's going at Barbie, blaming Barbie, telling me that I'm hanging out with all the wrong people. And I know we already did our stream, so I'm not going to talk on it long, but I'm just going to reiterate one more time that what happened between Lisa and I had zero to do with Barbie girl. Lisa knew Barbie and I were talking ever since me and Brock went private with Barbie and Pagel and Abe, and Barbie and Pagel still live together. So that's how long ago that was. Ever since we went private, Barbie and I have been talking. It was never a secret. Wasn't a secret from Brock, wasn't a secret from Pirate, wasn't a secret from Lisa. Those are my three homegirls that I tell. It wasn't a secret from Dateline. Those are my peoples. They knew I was still talking to her. They knew I had started talking to her. It has nothing to do with Barbie. So when y'all go over to Lisa's and she's talking, whatever she's talking, you can believe whatever you want to believe. Everything that happened between me and Lisa has everything to do with what Lisa did. The end. And that's all I want to say about that.
Dari.
We can now close up the week with Mr. Hey, didn't I send you something? Was it from Kermit and Friends or was it from Billings? There was a clip with the Beavis and Butthead from Ray's channel I wanted to play.
I don't think
go look in the Twitter and look for the Beavis. I said I think I want to play this clip.
I've seen that.
I think it's Barbie and Boris on G's.
So you want to watch this?
I didn't want to forget. So whatever it was, let's play it.
Okay.
No, you look sweet and adorable.
Oh,
What did you say, Richola?
I can hear the coyotes right now.
Oh,
got
so I can't
something.
believe she she left here and did a stream on us. The fuck?
Tater
Maybe I don't
Totties
know.
did?
Yeah,
Oh, she's mad at us now?
not you. She's Barbie and I, and Raina and everybody else.
She's not mad at me. I didn't attack her.
I Twitter DMs. Did you know she's streaming about you? She's talking about you. Oh my God, Ray.
Boris, are
No,
you
but-
new to like the women drama?
Women have drama on you.
Right. They don't, and they hate the women.
Do what?
And women.
If there's a woman drama on here, Boris, it has nothing to do with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
No one actually cares about you, to be honest.
That's
Oh, no,
cool. I'm
that's
glad.
mean. Barbie, that's mean. People
I
do care about
know.
you.
Not really.
Boris is
Who?
cool.
I'm not
Who?
here to. I'm not here to be cared about, Barbie. See, that's the thing. I don't run around here going, "Oh, well, you guys got to be my friends," like you do.
Who cares about Boris?
Yeah, you do. Fake
do.
ass.
Nobody raised their hand, please.
Well, I care about
You
Boris.
only got one response and it was from Duke.
Well, what's
okay.
that mean? Hey, what's that mean?
Big deal.
Great.
Look, Boris.
Steve?
I mean, I think you're great and everything. I think you're a great troll, but I think you're playing the wrong game. My
But see,
opinion.
that's really great, but I don't remember ever asking you what you thought. So, what makes you think I would care?
Yeah.
That's why you put up a video saying, Barbie, don't watch this, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
He
because
cares
I
because
just
he
put up a
trolls
random
your
video and
ass.
you watch it, and then you got to.
Did you watch
well,
it,
triggered.
No, I didn't watch it. No,
She's lying.
I just was told about it.
I watched
She
it.
probably burnt it to a DVD and looped it.
Is it still on your channel?
I don't know. Did you flag it?
No,
Well, maybe you should.
I don't flag people's
Don't take
videos.
it down, Boris, so we can all go hear your
Never- listen,
boyfriend in the background.
Contrary to belief, I've never reported anybody's shit but one person who literally stole my content to switch it up and use my own words against me, and that pissed me off.
Yeah, why would she flag a channel? Then she can't rope on it if it gets taken down.
All right, I'll be right back. Give me a second.
I never even reported Barbie
Take your
shit.
time. Take your time.
I think I reported 2 people because they were total.
Oh, I know
asshats.
Barbie triggered him is because he made a
They're
couple of
talking
videos with her
seriously.
name in the title to get her attention.
Yeah.
Copyright
Right.
struck it.
Exactly.
I don't know if
Some
it was
people-
copyright
Your
strike, but they
actions
were just talking
prove
stupid
Barbie
stuff.
wins.
You want to watch this whole thing?
Oh, I
I
didn't.
don't.
I did
Nah.
that.
If I don't want to see it, I just don't watch
I
it.
mean, well, we
Right.
can, but it's almost 20
Yeah.
minutes long.
You know, like my fireplace videos, don't watch them.
I had to tell some people, like, I don't give a fuck if they're talking about me. I don't care. Stop sending me shit.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I don't have many people talking about me because I'm kind of boring and all that good stuff. But
Same. I mean, this
Well,
was back in
a friend's not going to come running to you telling you some shit they know upsets you.
this was back in the day when like all these fights would find me. Like I wasn't ever looking
Actually,
for
your
them. They would
friends
just
will
bam,
come run and
bam
tell
in my
you
face.
shit when people are talking about
I'm the
you.
innocent one over
Yeah,
here.
they will. I would say just let it play as long as everybody can hear us
Says-
talking.
says she
Unmute
likes you.
them.
Nicole says she likes you.
Who, Ray Ray?
Vegas Barbie says she likes you. Yeah, you got a little group that appreciates you.
Are you ready for your time, Boris?
Oh boy.
My time.
I'm about to give it to you.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll over and get comfy for this. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You promise?
I don't
Oh,
really
God.
promise
You
too
drag
often.
this out.
So
All right, so let's go as far back as like you were trying to be friendly with me. When you were telling me that you were done with G
Yes, Rainey. This is a
that you would never
replay
go
from
back there.
recent streams
and
at
I'm talking about your
G's
trolling, by the way.
between Barbie
then-
and Boris.
You came back here.
It's a
and you talked shit about
48-hour
all these people,
replay.
but yet no one really seems to care,
let me lighten.
myself included.
See, you were the one who approached me in
What's
DMs.
that,
So let's
Brockovich,
get it
homie?
all out there. You approached me in DMs, and I
I'm not.
ignored your DM.
I
Hold
haven't
on,
even
hold
Look,
on.
talked about
he's going to
DMs.
lie,
Well,
and she's
that
going to
you
call
were
him
talking
out
I'm
on a
about.
talking
lie,
about
and he's
what
going to
you do
deflect.
on the internet.
What do I do on the internet? What are you trying to say I do?
Mm,
See, you're talking about something that you allegedly said. So when I try to entertain me, you start
try to be
deflecting.
something that you're not.
What am I trying to be, Barbie?
You try to be a badass, and you're really bad at it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel better?
Huh? I'm just telling the truth, dude.
Okay.
What's up,
I mean,
Jerry
you did it to
Palmer?
Lisa too, right?
What's this
But
leading up to?
I'm not as dumb as Lisa. So I'm gonna put out my story, which is pretty much equivalent what happened to Lisa.
Really? Why don't you
Yeah.
put out all the DMs too? Because see, like I said, you came to me in DMs. I ignored your DM for a while, like probably a week. And then I think you DM'd me again and I started talking to you. So let me explain something to you, little girl. Whatever it is
I
that you were
think I might
wanting
pop
when you
up
came
on
to
him on
me, you
Mark
weren't
for
going to get.
G's.
And anything
I
that
think
I
that's
would have
the
said
only way
to
I'm
you
gonna get
would
my
have been very
justification
carefully
and
worded, guarded,
slap
and
this
probably
dumb
laden with
motherfucker
bullshit.
around.
No, you're
Because
not
this ain't
that
my first
smart.
rodeo.
You're not that smart.
Okay. Okay.
You're not.
Ask around. I was
But
permanently
look,
banned from
Boris,
AOL before YouTube ever came
I
along.
am
Listen,
Hard
yes.
pause it
ban.
real quick, Mike.
So
Pause
been
it real
around the
quick.
block.
Ask around. I was banned on AOL. Bitch, all you're showing is that you're old. We were all there. All old motherfuckers were on the internet in the 90s. I was there. Mike was there. Mike's wife was there. We was keyboard worrying it up. We was on AOL, Yahoo. You are not impressing these fucking people with that. You was banned for what?
That means he wasn't
I got
good.
blue screen
Look,
anytime.
you
So
know what that
what?
means? That means he wasn't that
It means
good
you're
at
old.
it. It means he wasn't that
That's
good
what it
at it.
means. It means Daffy Duck, you as old as me, bitch. Because I know all about that shit too, and I'm an old bitch who been on the internet a long fucking time. What's up, Lydia, honey? All right, go back to playing. I just want to point that out. He thought he was pulling his card. He thought he had something there. Bitch, I got banned on AOL. Okay. Okay. I had to run Elite just to be able to talk on Yahoo. I talked so much shit back in the day. Mike's wife was such a fucking shit talker. She expired and retired, and that's why he talks to my ass now on the internet. I mean, am I wrong or am I right?
Right. Oh yeah.
You're not impressing nobody because you was here when you was fucking 30 years old. So were we, bitch.
That's how I met my wife, rolling and trolling on AOL.
Yep, exactly. All right, go ahead, hit play.
All right.
Little girl.
I am smarter than you.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
I am.
She
I
is.
know.
And you like to play your
She
little
is
game
smarter
with
than you.
people, and we get it.
I envy you.
You should.
I do.
You really should, because more people like her than
Well,
they
you
like
can never
yo
know.
dumb.
Stop killing me with kindness. It's not going to work on me.
Okay. I'm just being a friendly guy trying to bring the community together.
You're not a friendly fucking guy.
Then why did you DM me?
Bring the community
Never
together.
been a
All
friendly
right,
fucking
Boris,
person.
honey.
Then why did
Ever.
you DM me? What did
All
you
that
want?
you do is fuck people.
Hey, so that needs a pause or no?
No, I'm just he was trolling his ass off with that comment. He got a little chuckle out of me on that one.
Right.
Shit, I'm just
That's
trying to
not
bring the
true because the
community
whole time
together.
I've known Boris, he's
All-
been nothing but.
Okay,
super
Rachel,
friendly.
hold on.
Okay.
Let's talk about his past. And I just realized you do have a scrunchie on your arm there.
I do.
Hey, will you wrench Brock so
Yeah, what is
that
that
she can help
little
run the
gold
check
thing
account?
like on the
It is.
left hand
It
side?
is.
Okay.
I don't
And
use
please
that.
pull on any loan accounts, you guys.
Oh, yeah. Anywho, Boris has trashed every woman that he's ever been friends with.
I have.
Yeah. Can you guys hear
Yeah.
that train?
You have on this platform. Yes, you have.
Nobody hasn't trashed me, I don't think.
I would say that Lisa Carley would tell you that's wrong. I mean, I could name
I'm
you a
not
whole bunch
listening.
of women that say it was wrong.
Pause
That
real
I'm
quick,
listening
Mike.
to
I want to ask
Lisa,
you a
you're way
question.
out of your fucking.
Because I heard
No,
what
I'm just
Michelle
saying
said.
that I've trashed everybody that
Michelle
I've ever been
said
friends with.
he's
That's
never
true.
trashed
Yeah,
me.
I'm not talking
But
about Lisa.
has he got close with
Hey,
you?
Barbie, let me ask
Is
you a
he
question. What's wrong
become
with the
friends
guy
with you
wanting to
in the
go
back?
to an area, just an area, and wants to make everybody come together and be cool with each other? What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it, but Boris has
Barbie,
been trolling.
I've
Here's
been
a but.
Boris has been
around since
trolling
2015. I've been around since 2015. I used to live stream like crazy. If I was this person that you're saying that I am, I would continue to do it.
Honestly, you're not really relevant because I
He
haven't
is
heard about you
continuing
until
to do
recently.
it. That's the
Because I
point.
don't stream.
Well,
Because nobody comes to watch.
then don't say that you've been here so long and you've had like this major impact on the
Look,
community.
and that's a valid point. The only way he gets seen is by going to other people's channels.
Exactly.
Right.
community.
I never have said that. I don't have an impact on the community. I've been here since 2015.
Well,
It's
right, but you're
facts, girlfriend.
trying to make an
Hey,
impact,
it's
and it's
sad you've
not
been here
working
that
for
long and
us.
you
How am I
still ain't got
trying? I
no
go to
impact.
G's, I go
That
to
speaks
Mark's, I
on
don't
your
go anywhere
character,
else
It's
not
not
mine.
working.
because I don't have time.
It's not working.
I'm
Well, Barbie,
whatever
why
it is
don't
that's
you
not
try?
working.
Why
That's
don't you do
great
it?
because I'm not failing because I'm not trying to do anything.
Barbie, why don't you try to do
So
something?
I'm
like that?
really sorry that I gave you the time of day, Boris. Actually,
Wrap your head around this,
I should
Barbie.
be
I can't experience a failure if I'm not attempting to do anything.
actually no. I'm feeding into things that are on the internet. Plus, I also know that you are that person because I've experienced it.
So why'd you DM me then? Why are you trying to talk to me?
Why have you gotten on my panels? Why did you tell me in DMs that you were done with
The last
G and
time
Mark
the last
Terry?
time I was on
Why
your
Well,
did you
channel,
do
hey,
is when
that?
you were
Mike, pause
mocking
it real
G.
Why did
quick
Is
you
when you
do
were
because
that?
at
mocking.
least she kept it real. She
Right.
kept it real about why she was DMing him. She DM'd him because she's got an obsession to bring Lisa down.
Right.
She's not denying that him and Lindy, he broke it off with Lisa and ran his ass right back over there to Lindy. And then she was still with Pagel and they went and talked to Boris. I saw it happening and they went and gave Boris information and he was here for listening to that.
Right.
Well, he said if he dismissed her, you did live streams on Lisa talking about things only Pagel could have given you, Boris, while he was still with Barbie Girl. So while you try to downplay that you didn't answer her, you're a fucking liar. You've cleaned your channel, so I can't go pull it up and prove it. But you know it's there, your little live streams on Lisa, talking about all the information they gave you. So you're full of shit, dude. Continue.
G, and I didn't say anything. I just sat quiet while you were trying to mock G. Yeah, go look at it.
You're so
So when you had your daddy's hat on, you went and stole your daddy's hat so you could mock G. You were like, my peeps, and then your friend was
cool.
like,
And
oh,
you got up there and you were all about it.
I didn't say shit about G. I was in the side chat, and then I think I might have
No,
got
but
up there after you got through.
fun. You thought it was cool. You
What?
thought it was funny, and you were in the
I never
chat,
said
and then you
a
came
word
on
about it.
panel, and then you came on panel and tried to
Where's
act
the
like my
receipts?
friend. The
I act
receipts
like
are
your
out
friend.
there.
I don't
The
even know
stream is
you.
up. The stream is fucking up, dude. It's
All
up
right,
there.
I'll go
Hey,
I'll go
but
review it. How would I
Lydia,
do
but
this?
you
I
do
don't even
remember
know
what
you.
I'm talking. Hey, hold on,
I
Mike.
think
But Lydia said in the
maybe
chat, well, I believe Pagel gave Barbie the info because they were together, who then went to Boris. I don't think he willingly would talk to Boris, just saying, okay. Maybe you were close with Pagel then. I wasn't. Maybe you're right. You're still proving my point that somebody was talking to Boris while Boris is claiming he didn't even fucking answer her. That's my point. He took all his videos down where he was talking to Lisa about all her private business that could have only came from them. But now he says he wasn't even answering her or talking to her. I'm just asking for discernment amongst the group. That's all. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay.
it's because you're old. Sorry.
No,
Do you forget
No.
shit because you're old?
no.
Sometimes.
I'm with Duke.
What is that called?
Me
Senile?
too, dude.
He gone.
So if I'm irrelevant, Barbie, why do you keep bringing me up?
You
You
keep
are
trying to be
irrelevant.
relevant, and
Debbie
you're not,
Doe.
Boris. You
How
talk
am I
about
trying to be?
shit. You
How
talk
am I
about
trying to be
shit that you
relevant?
don't fucking know about.
How am I trying to be relevant? Do
They
I
all
stream? No. Do I go
Talk
anywhere
about
but G's and Mark's? No. All I do is fuck
Yes,
around and laugh
you've
and
been
have fun.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You run around the block with your fucking troll game, Boris.
Where? G's and Mark's?
Everywhere.
Where's
Welcome
everywhere?
back,
I don't go anywhere
G-Mangoes.
else.
Welcome back, G.
You've been to my channel?
When's the last time I've been to your channel? And what have I done there? Virtually nothing.
Right. Well, you tried to act as my friend for a few days.
No, I didn't.
Oh, hey,
And then
Mike,
you
real
saw
quick,
that
pause
it-
because I
You
don't
were the
want to
one-
forget to say these.
Do what?
I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget this because that just triggered me. Boris, they were talking about Lisa Lynn this past week. And Boris was sitting on Mark's and he's like, I don't know. I don't go to her channel. I swear to God, Mark Terry, if you got every one of your streams up, I'll go spend time to put in my effort. Where you was over at Lisa's because my friend Icky was over there, and I know you were fucking over there, and you were trolling Lisa And then you went back over on Mark Terry's and you was like, Chuck, 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 Chuck. I was trolling her. But then just this past week, you were like, I didn't even know she had a new channel. I don't watch her. See, you're just a fucking liar. Because I heard with my own 2 ears, you say you watched her and you trolled her. And then I heard with my own 2 ears say you don't even watch her. Oh, I didn't even know she had a new channel. You are a fake ass, funky ass motherfucker. But we'll get back to it. Go ahead, Mike.
No, you were the one in my DMs that was like, nobody likes me, Boris. Nobody likes me. And I'm like, well, Barbie, it's because of this, this, and this. And then I was like, listen, I'll be cool with you, but the first time you get shitty with me, we're done. And then you started your shit with G, and I didn't talk to you since.
Show that DM.
Listen,
Go
I
ahead,
told you
Boris.
before you started
Share it.
crying, I was laying in fucking bed. I'm not getting out of bed for you. I'm
Show
laying
that
in
Oh,
bed.
deflection
Show it.
at a narcissistic finest.
Because it didn't fucking happen. Don't be
Okay,
Rachel over here,
whatever.
bitch.
Whoa,
I can pull up my DMs right now
What'd I
with you
do?
and
Pull
share
them up
that it
and
didn't happen.
listen, pull them up and release them, Barbie Lin Lin. I
He
don't
wasn't
care.
talking about you, Ray.
Oh. Thought I did something.
No,
Like, what the
Ray.
fuck I do?
Just
What's
trying to
the
insert.
Over royalty.
DMs.
That's a good one, Ray. Loyalty over royalty.
What did you want, and
Prove
why
it.
did you DM me
Prove
in the
it.
first place?
Prove
That's the
it.
$1 million question. Why did you DM me in the
Same
first
reason
place?
I DM'd Steve in the first place.
So what did you want? What did you want, Steve?
I
Because
was
I never
talking
found out
about-
what you wanted.
I was talking about Lisa.
Okay, and why would you feel the need to do that? Why would you feel the need to DM
Yeah,
me to
bro,
talk
she's
to me about
trolling
Lisa?
and rolling,
Why?
huh?
Is it an obsession with you or something?
Yeah,
You're
Lisa
doing it with
is an
Steve?
obsession.
You're
Not
doing it
you,
with me,
Boris.
you're doing it with
She
Steve.
done
Who else
told
is
you
doing
that
this shit?
5 minutes ago.
I'm obsessed with you?
No, with Lisa.
You just said me and you and Steve.
I said you
Lisa.
you DM Steve, you DM me wanting to talk about Lisa. Why?
I just admitted it. I have an obsession.
She just told you, you dumb fuck, to bring Lisa
Why?
down because
Not
that's her
even just a little
obsession.
That's what I
okay?
was
Much
gonna
like
ask,
you've
why?
become
Then don't
mine.
respond to it. How about that?
Well, I ignored you your first DM, and then you didn't take the hint because
That's
you
why
DM me again.
And that's why you try to be friendly with me, right, Boris?
No, I just wanted to see what
Yes.
you wanted.
Okay.
Why would I
Because he
want to be? Why
wanted
would I
the
want
tea,
to be
Barbie.
friends with
He
you? You're
wanted
what,
the
about
tea.
25 years younger than me? We have nothing in common. You're a drunk. Why would I want to be friends with you?
Am I that young? Oh.
I don't know.
Be
That's what
friends
somebody
with
had
your
said.
teeth, bitch, because I'm
Why would
tired of
you
listening to Daffy Duck
Hold
talk.
I don't know. I don't know, and don't care. Honestly,
Am I 16?
All that money in
I
them
don't know. If
dentures,
you're
and you don't
16, you
bother
need
to
to
put
go
them
though.
in.
Doubt it.
What's wrong, Barbie? What did I miss?
Where the fuck have you been, G?
I've been right here. I just didn't want to interrupt.
He's probably out walking the dog.
I didn't want to interrupt. I'm right here.
I was trying to go after Boris, and then he brought up all this weirdo shit.
You failed
No,
like you did last time.
no.
Exactly, for.
No, of course not. You'll
I-
twist the narrative and be delusional and run some stupid shit that nobody cares about. Because I'm
Didn't
irrelevant.
matter. It
I'm
didn't
all
matter.
too weirdo.
Matters
If
to
I
you.
if I sounded like sucker and succotash,
Why you bringing
I'd
it up
put my
then?
teeth in. That's all I'm
No, I
saying.
was just
You brought the whole thing up to begin with, so why does this even matter?
Oh my
Why
God,
are you
Barbie.
boring? Why are you boring G's chat with this?
Oh my God, why are you boring, G chat? Barbie is more interesting than you could
I
be
didn't say I
5
said you're
times
boring the chat. What's
over on
irrelevant to me?
G's
Why do you
fucking
want to
channel.
talk
You
about me?
Let's
stupid
move
I
on,
fuck.
already know.
Barbie.
You
I just
bore
admitted
the
it.
chat, not Barbie.
Then
The
what?
numbers
move
show
on.
that, just for the record.
If Fupa gets up here,
If I brought Barbie up here and let her start talking shit on everybody, my numbers will go up
Fupa is a
30
marvelous
more
panelist.
times. I
Mike's in the
promise.
room.
I actually like Fupa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
like
where
ar-
this all started
I like
between Boris and
arguing.
Barbie.
with her.
It was just out of nowhere.
Why are you all arguing? What's going on? Why are you arguing, Barbie?
I'm not trying to argue. I was just trying to tell you what
She was
Boris
trying to attack me,
does.
G.
Oh,
What?
the victim. Oh, you're getting attacked now, honey.
There is-
Bless.
I agree.
Barbie.
Powder
Barbie's a player. She's a
puff.
player. Yeah. She likes
Listen,
it.
I would have really went hard at G, but see, my dad's dead, so I didn't have a hat to go get to steal to put on and get on there and try to mock G on my channel. But I'm working on that.
Hey, troll,
What?
happy. So is
Eh?
Boris's voice.
Next.
I mean, come on,
Why are
let's
you
keep it
talking
real.
about dead people?
Next.
Next, yeah, that's right. Next.
Exactly, G. Next.
Well, hey, we are
What's
less
up,
than
Rich?
But
12
then,
hours
but
away
then, but
from
then
the
we get
Dallas
accused for
Cowboys
only
kicking
What's
being
going
mean to
on, Rich?
Boris.
How are
But
you, bud? Yep,
when is
having
he
a good
nice
night?
to people?
Wait, hang
Never.
on. Does that website have a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader? Like, hold on. I need to look.
All right, Mike, you can kill
Well,
it.
we just realized that we're going to kick your ass.
You had
We
enough.
What's up?
You had enough
Yeah,
of
I've
it.
had enough. I'm about to take a nap right here on the fucking stream.
Okay, so
Oh,
just
are
go
we
ahead and
full?
settle with it.
His comebacks ain't worth nothing. Like, she can't even trigger him to be fucking funny. God, I've had enough.
Okay, well.
I'm surprised that one hasn't made a video of G trying to play dumb to some Judge Judy glimpse. All right, Icky said, Chucky, that's a great one. I see you. All right, Chucky said, I'm dressed up as Harvey Weinstein, Icky. I like the cabbage. All right, Boris, I'll let you go for this evening. I probably won't even talk about you next week. God almighty. You would put a fucking shoelace to sleep.
Troll Happy says Barbie and Boris actually make a good couple.
No. Boris ain't good with nobody. His ass is boring. His everything falls flat. Everything falls flat. I'm never like, oh, that was a good one. You got me. No, bitch. I'm always like, roll my eyes. I roll my eyes so hard, I check out my own ass when I listen to you. I'll be like, what's going on back there? Because I'm rolling my eyes so fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? He's boring as fuck. All right, well, let's get to the last stream of the night. So Mr. Steve Billings had himself a little stream, and you made yourself an appearance over there, Stitches. I saw you. Hello? Hello?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah, I said I saw you over there on Steve's Asylum stream.
Oh, yeah, they were just having a conversation about, it's kind of like shit happening because I guess Isaac, with his retiring, is letting Take Back and Cotty take over the guest mob. And
in other words, he's letting you talk until he decides to come back. But yes.
Okay. And that's they were talking about that and some other things. They were giving.
So
They were giving Bliss hell, trying to get Bliss riled up, but they couldn't do that. So.
Hey, Bliss, is that Boss 510's friend?
I'm not really sure. I know of the Bliss from over there, but I'm not sure if that's the one or not. I don't know.
Well, I don't think Isaac's retiring. Okay, and I'll leave that at that. To retire, I agree with Steve. You will kill your Twitter. You'll deactivate your account. If you want someone to take over, you'll direct your community like, hey, I'm leaving and I'm done, but check out Circus and the side chat, and that's where I want my people to meet at, right? Like that's kind of the thing you would do. But I did listen to Steve's stream. Well, I listened to 2 uploads by Ray, and I listened to Steve's stream until Isaac came up, and then I ran out of time. But I heard Take Back up there, and I don't know who, there was a lady up there talking about how Isaac had, like, went at her senile, dementia father. I heard, okay, listen, let me, hold on, let me articulate myself. So as being a victim myself of Isaac, with victim ears listening, I heard Take Back up there with you and Steve Billings and Bliss having a conversation. Okay. And I heard Take Back, like, in a way I agreed with him, because he was saying, when you come here, you see what's happening, you accept the risk, right?
Right.
Okay. And I understand where you're coming from. And you're a young man, you're my child's age. So you have an undeveloped brain mentality. Your brain don't quit growing until you're 25, 26. So I can't take you seriously until then. But it's kind of sad that we live in a world where it's about oh, you should have known better over morals or mentality. Okay. Maybe I should know better not to come here and talk shit, but I didn't invite my family in. But you're justifying why it's okay for someone to go after my family. So I got my family threatened because I offered up a 3 to 5 minute timeout for someone bullying in a side chat. Okay. So I do get what you're saying when you say, when you come here, you see what's going on, you accept the responsibility. I get that, but that's also an undeveloped brain's mentality. Okay. Because it seems like we should just accept demonic bullshit over being a human. Okay. My daughter, maybe she has to leave someone's house in the middle of the night when it's dark. And maybe she's forced to walk down a dark road to get her ass home. Well, she knew the minute that she walked out on the street that she was taking a risk because the Ted Bundys of the world were out there praying and waiting for a young girl to walk on the street. So what I hear you say is that my daughter should know better than to walk on the street, and that's why she deserved to die. Instead of holding the murderer accountable. That's what I hear. Okay. You got a choice in life. You can be a good person or you can be a bad person. And if you're a bad person, then you're going to justify all the reasons why someone else can be a bad person. And I don't have no problem with Take Back. He's a kid. Okay. I'm not trying to start a war with him. I'm giving my opinion on what I listen to on Steve's channel. And it's sad that we got to sit here and say, Steve should have to answer the door and somebody else got to pay for pizza and waste. Like, if you're delivering pizza, I imagine you ain't making much money in the world. And each delivery, you hope you get you $3. You hope. But somebody else got time today, and Steve had to answer the door for a fake baked pizza delivery because people are fucking butthurt deep on the internet.
Hello, so Irish Dragon Lady. How are you?
I don't agree with Take Back saying, you know what you get when you sign up. My parents don't sign up for what I sign up for. Okay.
Hey, Jules, how are you?
My mama, my daddy, they ain't here. They're not talking shit to you. But because I talk shit to you, oh, they get you. You say when you, so Take Back said, well, when you come here, you know what you sign up for. Okay. Well, my mom and daddy didn't come here. They didn't sign up for shit.
Right. That's what I was trying to get across.
They didn't sign up for nothing. Maybe I sign up for it. So if you can catch me outside, how about that? And get my number and name up on the platform. Well, then do it up. But my parents didn't come here. Although my parents been pre-warned about y'all. My parents are waiting for the call. My mama bought me the tablet to troll you. My daddy knows my name. I let them know. Because I don't trust you not to find me. So find me and go call my parents. It's not going to affect me, but there are people that you do affect by doing that. And what I think is so fucked up is to say, well, you know what you're getting into when you come here, is to dismiss being a moral motherfucker. Okay. How about we all stand together and call out pieces of shit on the platform instead of making excuses? I agree with something Take Back said. So Bliss was going at Take Back, and Take Back said, where's your friends? Let me see your friend list. You're calling me out for the people I hang out with. Let me see who you hang out with. And I know some people she hangs out with, and they're dirty. So good call. And I agree with that. And that's why I quit fighting people's battles. And I agree 100% that we all have dirty people under our communities, right? And that's what you said, Mike.
Right.
But my whole point is to not sit up there and say, you come here and you know what you set yourself up for. You come here and you get what you ask for. No, you give me what you decide is a moral standing for you to give me, whatever you're okay to do. Because I have been done the dirtiest. I've been done the rawest. And I have never doxed a single motherfucker on this platform. Not once, not ever, not never. because I stand for my own moral compass. And to dismiss my behavior and say that my behavior is okay because your behavior sucks, it just keeps us both in hell. So you go to hell, honey, and I'm going to let you. But I'm not going to dismiss people being a fucking whole asshole and saying it's okay because you know what to expect when you come here. How about be a fucking human so we can expect humans when we come here? Because all I see is a pack of fucking demons. Happy Halloween, you pack of fucking ghouls. I'm done.
Oh, you feel better now?
Yeah, I got it out now. That's what I wanted to say.
Right, and that's what
And
I was.
I got no problem with take back. I'm just saying, don't say my daddy and my mama, who never stepped on YouTube, deserves to be brought to YouTube because you got your fucking feelings hurt. No, be better, do better.
I don't know if that's exactly what he was trying to say.
Wait, Ken said you forgot the fact that you doxed me, Tara. You better, I will send you a link personally. You a lie to have. I have never, ever doxed anybody on this platform. No, Jack, I can't do that. You tell lies and deception. Look, just kidding. Exactly. All right. Well, we can go see what's going on in the side chat. I got that out of my system. I was a little agitated with that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Stitches said, Icky says, Stitches, what's your opinion?
Well, when they were talking, the reason I went up there was because this is a perfect example of like when you start having people you don't know intertwined into, because what's happening is you see how it's all molding together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a melting pot.
Yeah. So how am I supposed to know who the good one is over there? And like, if I start going to Steve's and he starts streaming regularly, he's gonna have a lot of people I don't even know. So how am I supposed to know how to pick out which one is good and which one is not?
So Jake said, Tara, what about them pizza chicks you all went after because Lisa's daughter's car window got smashed? And I was not involved with that, Jake. So I left the chat and wasn't there for weeks. And since you were paying attention, you should know that's true. I didn't get involved.
He was just asking you if you was involved in that.
No, I was not. I did know what was happening. I was talking to her in the back, but I didn't approve of talking about it on live stream, so I didn't attend those live streams. That's the only way I could ever represent how I felt, I just wouldn't attend the live stream. No, I wasn't involved. Cubs is going out with a holster and cap gun tonight. Someone in the Casper PD is going to be on paid leave tomorrow morning. What the fuck? All right. You talking about King Cobra? What are you talking about, Chucky? Do you hear my fish tank in the back? So far, nobody's knocked at my door for trick-or-treat candy. What about you, Mike? It's 5:30. At 6:30, I'm turning all the lights out.
I mean, I don't really get trick-or-treaters because I don't have no other. I mean, it's not like I'm in a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm in a neighborhood.
They're gonna come down this. They're gonna come down some long, dark dirt road out in the middle of nowhere.
No, that's fine. You're fine, actually.
For a piece of candy.
Tom's going through the house as soon as I said that. Now he's going through the house, turning all the lights.
all the fucking windows.
He's shutting all the lights out. We ain't got no candy for you, bitches.
So Ray says so none of y'all. They don't hear my fish tanks. Well, they're running. I made
you hear mine?
No, I made an adjustment on the audio to try to not have it where I'm surprised you don't hear it when I talk.
I only hear mine. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, I got 3 of them running behind me.
I have a 75-gallon in the kitchen here with my shark and my Playco, and then a 40-gallon in the living room with my beta that I never see because he only lives in his little shell.
Right.
And some Tetras and a Playco. I have my 2 tanks.
And if you was going to hear my tanks to beat, now would be the time because I have the filters in baby making mode, and they're turned up.
They're turned up. Turned down for what?
Because the fish that I have, they'll have.
What's in your tank? Tell me. What's in your tank?
Well, I have endlers in one tank, and then I have fancy guppies in a tank.
Oh, okay. I like those.
But most all of these fish that I have bred. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, Weirdo, do you think that King Cobra's going to get a profit tonight since it's Halloween on his magical wands? Possibly. It's possible. What's up, Monroe? How's it going, honey? Hey, guys.
Well, hello, Monroe.
All right, Mike. So listen, you can't be getting sick on me no more. All right. So you got to get your shit together. No more bacon.
I can have bacon.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yeah, that's not my thing.
Give me your doctor's phone number. I'm gonna call your doctor and ask him if he said you could have bacon.
Well, he's the one that told me I need to, with my diet, I need to be like more of a keto type diet.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is I can have bacon, just not in excess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is staying away from a lot of carbs and sugar.
Well, listen to what the doctor said, Dwalling, because we're not trying to have you sick on a stick.
No, mine was a medicine thing.
Yeah, but you're on blood pressure medicine just the same.
No. I needed to be on more than I was on.
Exactly. I
had to get more milligrams.
All right, Mike. Well, listen. All I'm saying is I need you to be taking care of yourself. I can't be dealing with you going to the hospital and not answering me for days on end because I get worried up. And that's the funny thing. Barbie was getting your ass for not answering her. She didn't realize you'd been in the hospital.
She'll be all right.
You wasn't answering me either.
I wasn't answering anybody.
But I'll always give it a good 7 days before I'll call your wife.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Please help me, Lord. Is he okay? I can't make it in this world without him. So listen, my daughter is going to be here tomorrow. I have to drive up to Atlanta, to Hartsfield Airport, where MJ is currently, and pick my daughter up, and she's coming home for the week. So I plan on doing the show on Sunday, but I can't promise how much I'll know. So you guys need to be watching for me, sending me clips, keeping me updated, because I'm going to be, and also we're doing a big neighborhood yard sale. So I've been getting ready for that too. So I'm going to need some help. I can't watch everything on my own this week.
Yes, Icky, we're ending it. We got to our 2 hours. Now we're ending it.
Calm down, Icky.
Icky just wants Abe to go live.
Shower.
Icky rather watch Abe than us. That's what he's trying to say.
Icky just likes to troll Abe. Hey, where has he been? Abe's been MIA, right? For a few days now.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a few days. Yeah. I don't
know.
Either. All right. You done?
Yeah, I'd say it's about that time I'm going to put my leftover lasagna. I was all ready to stream last night, and I pre-gamed a lasagna, and I was going to put it in the oven as soon as we started our stream, making it done as soon as we were over our stream. But all it did was buy me 2 nights in a row and not having to cook. So it worked out.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
It was great. It was a good thing.
Okay, so I got to...
listen, I want you guys to go have a wonderful, happy Halloween, a great week. We're going to play our outro song, Stitches. I'm glad you're feeling better. And we'll see you guys all next week. Y'all keep showing out so we can keep showing up.
Hey, that's a good little tagline there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they don't show out, we got nothing to talk about, right?
Right.
And fuck you, Mark Terry. Don't come for me, bitch. I'll fart right in your face just like him